Hey everybody, it's Jcrash, and I want to throw back to 1951 today and talk about Ace in the Hole. This film really caught me off guard. I just saw it last night. It's still really fresh in my mind. It's a Billy Wilder film, and it really was one of his commercial flops, despite the fact that it stars Kirk Douglas, who was really kind of a golden boy back at that time in the studio. And it's one of Wilder's films that you don't hear talked about much. But in my opinion, it's probably his strongest film, at least out of the ones I've seen thus far, and I've seen about 5 of his films. It's a satire, first and foremost. It really poignantly pokes fun at and mocks the whole state of media, especially the newspapers, which were very big at that time. The story revolves around a traveling reporter. This guy, he's a big city guy, played by Kirk Douglas, who's just running around from city to city, paper to paper, getting fired, getting let go, and somehow he winds up in Albuquerque. And he takes a job at the local paper, but he soon discovers that not much is going on in the town. The biggest story is a rattlesnake hunt. So he reluctantly travels out to cover the rattlesnake hunt, and he stops at an outpost out there to fuel up his car, and he discovers that a local man there is trapped in a cave. And he takes it upon himself to start this big story, and he creates all this hyperbole around this man stuck in the cave. And eventually this story snowballs and turns into this huge media circus, and it really is a strong critique of the state of media, how the masses eat up these kind of stories. Now, they really could get this guy out fairly easily by just digging straight to him with some cross-bracing material, but he convinces the local sheriff, for political reasons, to sustain the effort as long as possible. They start drilling straight down from the top of this mountain that he's underneath to reach him, when they really could just go straight in. So they drag this event out. People start pouring in from all over, and it's just this massive media spectacle. Wilder really had some type of insight into what was coming in the future, and even what existed at that point. So very relevant film. It's also a suspenseful film, and we definitely are pulling for the man who's in the cave, alongside of kind of laughing at this whole spectacle that's taken place. Very well crafted film. Billy Wilder, what a great filmmaker he was, and what a great writer he was. I highly recommend Ace in the Hole, probably the best of Wilder's I've seen yet. Alright everybody, it's Jcrash.